bring in John Moffit, now the former Broncos guard, who joins us on the show. John, welcome. Take me into that decision on Monday where you go, that's it, I'm done.
Well, thanks for having me, first of all. I'm a big fan of your show. And I guess I just kind of you really summed it up, and it's an accumulating thing. It was something that's been on my mind for a while. You know, a couple months ago I was making some calls to some people about, you know, exploring other career options. And finally I just woke up, and it was the bye week, so you could maybe you say I had that, like, I'm not going back to school mom thing. But I woke up on Sunday, and I'm just like, I don't have to go in. I don't need to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore, and just was really honest with myself, and that was it.
What'd you tell John Elway?
I was very honest with him because I thought he deserved it, and I just told him that I think it's a problem that I don't have a passion for this game, especially considering, you know, the circumstances. And, you know, it's not a problem for me. It's just a problem. And I just don't think I want to play football anymore and not have that passion. And to, you know, it wasn't worth the money anymore for me. I didn't want to do it for money. I didn't want to do that stuff just for money. And I was ready to be done.
How do you feel?
Great. I'm very happy. I want to do radio. I want to have my own podcast. I want to get into that, and then I want to just have a regular 9-to-5 job. And I'm very excited about that. I'm very excited about, you know, starting a new and a different life.
Physical toll. You know, you're a young guy, but are you banged up?
Yeah, I mean, I got a knee injury my rookie year. I blew my knee out, and I had like an elbow surgery, and I had a few other things, and you know, I mean, that's definitely a part of the decision. You know, and I think that's the thing people are. I guess that's the shock part. And you know, now that I look at it, you know, the whole thing, because I'm shocked about the response in the media with it. But I guess the shock thing is that someone finally said, like, all right, I don't want to sacrifice my body for money anymore. I'm done with the NFL. And maybe I don't know. I guess that's why. You know.
He's John Moffit, the former Broncos guard. What are you, 27?
Yeah.
But you're playing with good teams. You're playing for a team that could go to the Super Bowl. I mean, it's easier, I think, to walk away from Jacksonville than it is Denver.
Yeah, it would have been easier to walk away from the Browns, who I almost went to before I got traded to Denver. But in reality, it didn't make a difference to me because my heart's not in it, and I'm the kind of guy, I'm very passionate about things. So when I do something, I want to do it with my heart, and I just didn't want to do this anymore, and I didn't think it was worth it for me. You know?
Did you try to give up football before?
No, I never have.
So you just woke up and that it just came to you one day where you said, "That's it. There's clarity here. I don't want to do this anymore."
Exactly. A moment of clarity more so I realized that I didn't have to do it, and that I didn't have to have a ton of money to leave the NFL. It's actually, I feel like it's a smarter move to leave the NFL with your body intact, have a little bit of money saved, and then start a real career. Because inevitably, I feel like, you know, there's this percentage, 80% of players leave the NFL, you know, broke and divorced after 2 years. And I think one of the reasons is because they hold on to it for 2 years after they get cut or released, and they're spending all their money training and still holding on to that dream, and then finally they let it go. And, you know, next thing you know, whatever happens relationship-wise, because I think that's definitely something the NFL does, is put stress on family relationships and so on. But next thing you know, you don't have any more money because you held on to it, and, you know, your relationships are damaged, and you're one of those statistics, and I didn't want to be that.
Can you relate in any way to what's gone on with the Dolphins, with hazing your rookie year, with Seattle? Anything that came up that was out of the ordinary?
No. I came from Seattle was a great organization. Denver was a great organization. And great people. And I think this is just I don't know. I don't know enough even about it, honestly. And I just think it's the whole thing is really shady, but I've never experienced anything like that, honestly.
Well, good luck with your decision and, you know, starting your new career. But is the door open to ever go back?
People have said that, like, you know, you can go back if you want, and I say, yeah, that's a possibility, but I don't think so. For me, it's closed. I think, you know, I'm done with football. I'm not trying to go back. I'm trying to, like, lose weight. be like a normal human being, not 320 pounds, participate in society,
But, John, how do you get to 320? Be honest. How do linemen get to 320 and then all of a sudden they're 220 in 6 weeks?
I'm trying to figure out the second part of that question. How do you get to 220 in 6 weeks? I know how you get to 320. I went to the University of Wisconsin, and I just ate everything. And then you just lift and gain weight and get bigger and bigger, and, that's it. But I'm really looking forward to that life of, I don't think 220, I think I'll be more around like a 250 guy. But, I want to wear skinny jeans,
Well, they might be skinny-er jeans. I don't know if they'll be skinny jeans, John.
Yeah, but the look, desire that look,
Well, good luck with the new adventure there, John. We appreciate you joining us.
I appreciate that. And just one more thing. Make sure you keep the heat on your guy 2-a-days because he responds to pressure and he needs it,
Thank you, John. Maybe he'll look like 2-a-days when he's done. What? And we'll get to your phone calls there. Yeah, I just thought it was interesting that you had somebody that we look at and go, how could you give that up? How could you quit mid-season? And you have to go in to tell John Elway, I don't have the passion anymore. That's got to be a tough conversation.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.